Recording in progress.
So go to price elasticity of demand and pricing. So a business may consider price elasticity of demand when setting the price of its products. For a minority of products, demand is price inelastic. This means that if a business raises the price, there will be a less than proportionate fall in demand. For example, if a business raises price by 10%, demand might fall by, say, 7%. This suggests that raising price when selling products with inelastic demand would be a good strategy. Then there are stories here, but let me just explain what they are trying to tell us here. When there is always a relation between the price elasticity of demand and the pricing. So as a firm, what you have to do is to understand the price elasticity of demand of your product. So if you are able to understand that based on your calculation, then you would know if it is ideal to increase the price or not. But if the demand for your product is always price inelastic, so if you increase the price based on that reason, definitely you're going to have a high revenue. That is the point here. For inelastic demand, that means the price elasticity of demand is inelastic. So for raising your price at that point in time, you will sell more. That is it. So it's a good strategy for you to raise price because your demand for your product is price inelastic. Yes. However, there's no evidence to suggest that demand has fallen by a significant amount. This suggests that demand for electricity, it's a story about that. Let me just say. If goods have price, so that's about that. So we just go to the second paragraph. If goods have price elastic demand, the price change will result in a more than proportionate change in demand. For example, if a business is selling a product that is price elastic, raises the price by 10%, demand might fall by, say, 18%. This suggests that raising the price when selling products with price elastic demand would not be a good strategy. However, if the business lowers the price, demand would rise by a larger proportion than the price cut. So this might help to explain the success of low-cost supermarkets, such as Aldi and Lidl. Their sales have risen significantly, probably due to charging lower prices in a highly competitive market. So, for a product that is price elastic, increasing the price is not a good pricing strategy or market strategy because the proportion of demand in the market would fall because the demand for your product is always price elastic. But if you are able to, as a firm, you are able to find a way of reducing your cost of production, that allows you to lower your price, then you will sell more than what you used to sell. Yes. Get the point again? Yes. If demand for your product is price elastic, increasing that price is not a good idea because you will witness a fall in your revenue. Yes. But if you are able to find a way around it, reducing your cost of production and selling at a lower price will mean that the demand for your product will increase because it's always price elastic. So consumers will buy more of your product only when the price falls. And to make the price fall, it means you have to find a way of reducing your cost of production. So they made examples of a low-cost supermarket here. So these supermarkets, they are in a competitive market. But the only thing they could do to increase their sales is by finding a way to reduce their cost of production. So for a product that is price elastic, it is not ideal to increase, it's not a good strategy to increase the price of your product. What you could do is, if you are witnessing an increase in cost of production, find a way to reduce your cost of production and reduce your price. You will find out that there's going to be a large increase in the quantity demanded for your product. Is it clear? Yes. Any question about price, elasticity of demand and price? Good.